Racer on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First carry for James Conner. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Conner going to get it again on second down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. To throw, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, Charles, you talk about this offense, and you think about the man in charge, their head coach, this marking his first ever playoff game as the head coach, and you wonder what's going through his mind right about now.
Brandon, I think we both agree that he's had a great season, and we wouldn't be surprised at all to see him get plenty of Coach of the Year votes. I thought he took the right tone in his weekly press conference, though. Played it cool, took the reserved angle, and when you don't have the track record, I think that's the exact right way to do it.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Mariota. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On third down, Mariota. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Jalen Thompson picks it. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the
trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And now off to the races down the right side. 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Two able to connect on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Murray a give. This is Connor. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing is Mariota. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On 2nd and very short, Mariota. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And then touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Ridley, 30 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They start with a give to Connor. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Working with a 2nd and 4. On the handoff, Connor, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Murray. Screen pass to Connor. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Shotgun now from Murray. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Murray going to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. The quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They go play action. Mariota. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
On play action, it's Murray. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. It's Eric Harris who picks it. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. On second and goal, Mariota. And it's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Dante Pettis, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Coup for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out there? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Sean Williams. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
To throw again on second down, Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mariota. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Falcons send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. A run there on first down, and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half from Murray. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Plenty of adjustments likely being made by both teams in their respective locker rooms to find out who advances to the divisional round. Let's get you back out to Brandon Gaud.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. and maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest, and with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Mariota on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Play fake, Mariota. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Now slant to Jones. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Mariota. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run here with Akers. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. On play action, Mariota. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. Coup now for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They begin on the ground here with Connor, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. Well, 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
Aku just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. 48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. John Kaminsky showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Connor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 35 yards. And the Cards have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are right back in this football game. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Well, he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin. And now here's another interception. It's Eric Harris who picks it, and he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Off the play fake, Mariota. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He completes it to Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded right at the goal line. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And at this point, maybe you say, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah. Ty Detmer.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 32. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round. On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels. Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
So I'm back with my brother and we together. Don't get too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost my respect. I'm gone through a deep for me. This ain't come from the lead, I got money, take care of mine. Ride to the wheels, don't crash. And I hit whoever, long as we get past. Take it back to pay a touchdown. Whoever thought I have a buzz down. Still sticking to the script, going deep. Still trying to take her my people. Football is all I know, that was all I chose. Back to the road for me. If I'm put back, tell me how we gon' need that step. Just let a young know that step. I never knew I broke down. Don't get too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost my respect. I'm gone down, ready, sit. Don't get too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost my respect. I'm gone.
Never had no money. I've been out here trying to get away. Ain't nobody helping, I was hungry. Fake friends they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the time you dated, man, I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. Yo. Until the day I pass away, I say I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Man, like every day. Well, I'll be watching time go by in an icy Cartier. Paper flying like a paper plane. I'm trying to get lost in the mansion like a maze. A money tree will take your stress away. Ball on the like every day. Call me coach, gotta switch up plays. Spend a little money, don't care how it's made. Drop top, cool, can sun rays. Start off without it, gotta get it one day. Doing 200 on the runway. Got a bad chick, she ripping the runway. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Rip out my heart, you a demon. I get the money for real, no reason. Why everybody come through unpolitely? I ride around in exotic. Wake me up cause I gotta be dreaming. If only my dogs could see this. Never had no money. I've been out here trying to get me away. Ain't nobody helping, I was hungry. Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the time you dated, man, I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. Until the day I pass away, I say I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Man, like every day. My whole team in a huddle. I done caught over gazillion plays. Yeah, a legend now, not in the making. Breaking records, these are things we celebrate. Yeah, it took a L to keep you humble. All that money start coming in lakes. I draw the Rari through the tunnel. I need a passport, I'm riding foreign place. I ain't never had no money. I've been out here trying to get me away. Ain't nobody helping, I was hungry. Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the time you dated, man, I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. Until the day I pass away, I say I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. Man, like every day.
I used to burn CDs and pass them around. I used to email the venues and ask them if I could be opening act for the rappers that's passing through town. I used to be the one kids in my city was laughing about. I used to envision everything happening now. I used to ride the bus and listen to Kendrick Lamar. He just like the video that I made back when I started to study his bars. I like to think that he probably related to someone that's come so far. To someone that wanted it badly, then when it got it and turned to a star. Overly dedicated, a title that resonated. I wanna be recognized, I wanna be decorated. Truthfully, back then I couldn't imagine a life where I never made it. Go ahead and let them hate it. Let them hate it.
I ain't never had no money. I've been out here trying to get me away. Ain't nobody helping, I was hungry. Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the time you dated, man, I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. Yo. Until the day I pass away, I say I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Man, like every day.
What now? 180? Who's right, Chief? What's up? Monday, now! Blue 80, that's up! Now! 180! Where's it? Hot! Now! 180! Where's it? Hot! Now! 180! What's up? What now? Blue 80, shut! Down! 180! That's up! Now! You what? Monday, down! 185! 694! What's up? That's up! Now! Blue up with the on! Now! That's up! Now! What? Where's it on?
It's just a real hit for the clubhouse. Big deal. Whoa! Here I go. I'm jumping out of green balloon. Geronimo. Man, I like big wheels. 24. And I let the paint drip like the hose. Whoa! Big cars. Suicide doors, I got scores. You don't know my life is hard. Make me wake up in the morning. Chinchilla for the wizard, cause I swear to clip. Queen Latifah, Rigo, living single, but I'm busy like a club. You ain't noticed I was gone yet. Summer jets and family trips is still a bit to not relax. I've been gone for a minute. Told you I'd be back, just chill for a minute. Last time I checked, you was on for a minute. Miss me with that, I'll be back in a minute. With my good vibes, man, I like good times and good. Plus I got my reclining and watching Sita on the Wi-Fi. I cannot just go away. Can you bring me back to my old ways? Told my mom and dad I'm praying for some better days. Only good vibes Friday to Friday. I'm looking for a highway to get to Mondays. And I'm so up there, I might be going sideways. Kamikaze Sundays, leaning on my Mondays. Baby face like
Big tune.
Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet a beat. Oh, Doguni Misha, show you the confirm for your speaker. This time I call chopsticks for assistance. Show we they blow your mind, Afghanistan. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet a beat. When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this? Too much ice on my brisk. That's why everybody hating on me like brisk. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People think I be Johnny just come. Like I just got rich, like my money just come. Send them back to where they come from. For talking like the product of a ton. Southside me come from, me no care, my brother. One side, sit down for one chair, my brother. Come try, me will make you disappear, my brother. Long time it takes to reach here, my brother. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy.
If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Ayy, fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill, ayy. Lil' shorty got a bounty, she for sure the most wanted in the Alameda County. I just took one look, I don't stand no chance. Now I'm in too deep, all it took was a glance. I'm a sin, so don't get too close. She gon' come for your heart and your soul, ayy. Better run, better dip before it's too late. One smile, one bullet, do the same thing, bow. Take a shot, show 'em never miss. Nah, trust me, it ain't worth the risk, yeah. You gon' feel it in a kiss, you gon' feel like you the one. You just want us on the list, don't do it, ayy. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's all love, I'm just looking out for you. I don't know how she got like that. I'm still trying to get the old me back. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Ayy, fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill. Hold on, I got word that somebody seen her. Said that she was in the valley, hopping out a Beamer. In the bag was a Birkin and the watch was a Rollie. Said she done, hey, that's just what he told me. Damn, ayy, yeah, that sound about right. Okay, I'm on the way now, mobbing down 5. Just keep your eyes on her in the meantime. I'ma hit you when I start to pass through the grapevine. Woo, woo. There go the sound of my siren. I go 100, I'm flying. I barely made it in time, and I got these white horses fully laced up. Just in case I gotta dip and run away from her. Here we go now. Yeah, welcome to the showdown. Middle of the main street, this how it's about to go down. Wish that I could say I was the one that got away, but little shorty look right my way. And if looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind. Ayy, fatal by design, most wanted. You to die for. If looks could kill.
Don't you come out in the dark. 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 They should give me my start. Don't you come out in the dark. 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 Don't you come out in the yeah. All your conversations don't move me. I'ma show these how they do it in the movies. Bet she know the name, you don't gotta introduce me. Lately all my friends say I'm acting too moody. I'm tugging on the pain don't last too long. Feeling same cause I can't escape my past, move on. But I'm facing all these people, gotta keep my cool on. And say it's all good even when I'm too gone. And I might be a little too in over my head. And I'm a couple 100 miles from spitballing and betting. I'm kickballing, I'm missing my kickstart. Was playing with Pixar, not watching the hip charts. I'm missing my wrist hurt from making the lyrics work. When I had to ditch work to try to make hits work. Now Brody quit his work, we gotta make golf shirts. We beat like the mobsters, I feel like a monster. I can't even crowd surf, but still the records touching the masses. Mad if people slow, their records move like molasses. I mean for real to each his own. I hope you could put it past us. As they continue to guess as you're looking up like what happened. I don't leg shake. Yeah, give a real tank, that'll make a leg shake. Conversation, I'm your weapon. I'm from the trip, I'm from the west. Little boy, you don't wanna test. Hop off the porch out the nest. I'm the best. Millies on millies is normal. Can't give a tip when I'm going to. I end up creeping up on you. I'm finna haunt you. What can you say? Cuff my pants like back in the day. Up the advance, recouping the day. Fall out with my mans, not don't play. I ride for my brother, I'm keeping him safe. Just bought a safety, whipping the truck. I'm breaking the bank, not giving up. I'm running no faith, not winning no luck. My limit is up, my limit is up.
All my dogs feeling awesome. Finna call the ops, boy, I'm finna pop 'em. VA to the Bay, to the LA streets, recognize 'em. 757 rap for my city like Gotham. Black power fish stand out in the moonlight like it's diamonds true.
I know, I mean, I'm in the backyard thinking I need that on my teeth. I'm good, I got my sitting back sipping ocean breeze. I don't got a baby ass some boys. All the hating gonna white noise. Tryna get red carpet fly. I don't flex my life, I don't lie. Treat life like I might die. Don't like myself sometimes, but I bet that come with time. Ever feel like your head got screws, a little bit loose? If I lose, ain't no fool, you got deja vu. I'm a man, I'm a dog, I juice. Just know I'm no too. Talk like, you gotta figure it out, and I wish I did too.
Good job out there, baby. I see y'all. Good job over there, baby. It's one play at a time, baby. Showtime. Hey, baby. Let's play. Let's play now, baby. Let's play. Big week. Every week. Let's do it.
Them say them love we, but that I yesterday. Get where them want to switch it up already. Them not go try we out on no not today. It not so easy to drain me energy. Now blessings for now anywhere where we dey. Good we with everybody. No, they have to say.
Hey, woman them royal, soldier them loyal, casual like farmer, them selling no normal. Flow them immortal, yeah, more than a jawful, yeah. With them awful, wicked and lawful, we not stopping, no. Man, no time for no stoplight, man, I travel at top speed, but this are the top flight, this are the big league. So every 8 bar or 16 is a big deal. Food for your thought and a kid's meal. Package it proper, it been sealed. Recipe of a master. Them boy they can't boil water. Cooking up a recipe a disaster. That's the reason, this is my season. Them my degrees are torture. Carry the torch at different peaks so regular people no walker. Me I compete with my past self. That is what making me sharper. Look how we achieve every quarter.
Chopped it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took it, but didn't take us in. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God it in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time.
I think of me first. The street had only brought me ether and random outbursts. I told the hood that I'ma come back, just get me out first. And quick to call me sell out when I'm on the outskirts. Want to know how I got there? I put in hard work. I know you want to get this money, you gotta be smart first. Pay attention, write it down, and repeat my verse. I don't with people that ain't on the same time. Too lazy to want to make dimes, they want to take mine. When it comes to quick dimes, you need the big signs. Over money online, then you blind. Find yourself paying for because she too fine. If you wasn't making a cent, you getting denied. If you see she independent and have a good vibe, that's the one you better stick with and keep on your side. The game, 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 the game. Out here screaming that they gang, 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 be the same, same. The game, gang, gang, the game, the game. Seen a lot of brothers, seen some friends die. Cause you walked away from a fight, don't mean that you lie. I don't got a problem with all these other new guys. Even find myself bumping about just a few guys doing all this industry. I start to realize we looking up the mimic they lies. Go and get some new tax, wear the same thing. When she brought a Fendi, you all wear the same thing. On the same, that's your call, man. Now I gotta roach your slow, man, like it was slow, man. If you say I came for your head, I got some road game. All of y'all like layover flights, y'all too plain. You don't need to bracket.
Cost more than the change on these rappers. I put on roof and it was cool to these rappers. If TV money good, I turn to an actor. They always pushing me to get out of character. I might embarrass the system. Took up Eric to Airy. Pay for your service, play this like a berry. Feel like that.
Salute when you see me on tip. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me, I want you to lead me. When I this face is Fiji. I gotta get back to the hood. I remember when I was the needy. Clean me up. She fell in love, deeply, sleepy. They like what I say, they repeat me. I got you. It's been a minute. When we pull up, we go ahead and get it. If they told you we did it, he did it. Super Bowl, bet your bet we gon' finish it. Grab the trophy, we go ahead and sit with it. I remember we came up from nothing, so now we gon' turn up for something. We here for the one way blunder. They hit me the ball like a flash. Don't you come out in the dark. Don't you come out in the dark. This will get in the start. Don't you come out in the dark. This will get in the start. Don't you come out in the dark. And bumping my tape. Don't go against me, they ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. Did you just put out, you could've kept. Yep, she got a, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't compare. She ate the through my got up and got herself out of there. I see they put me on memes and things. Don't speak on my life without knowing the real. 8 figures a year, what it cost me to live. Don't hold it, just say what you feel. But watch your mouth before I fly at your to a place that she didn't know exists. Mediterranean water my wrist. Keeping them time talking my 6-figure check for a show, man, I'm lit. Let's celebrate in my bag, legit. With me, with whatever I'm with. Didn't know who did it, got everybody hit. I don't like nobody. We can get gangster, we can keep it cordial. How you wanna go back? I don't backtrack, I ain't prove that. I don't miss nobody. Left it on scene, I ain't right back. I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. I'm crossing the line today. These the crime be lying in your face. Slicker than us, gotta know how they play. If the money went straight, she wouldn't be here today. Ain't in mind, sure know what to say.
Wishing that I would've quit. Looking good, feeling good. For all the things that I couldn't get. Made a list and I check them off. Small circle when you're not involved. Came from nothing, got a ball. And I ain't with a lot of y'all. I told them then how I tell them now. Gonna be different this time around. Half of you is dying out. Begging for to fly you out. Making your money bow down. You sitting here lying about. Heard you was over there hiding now. I give you something to cry about. Bank account stacking. Money off rapping. Be capping since you was popping. Tell me what happened. Looking tragic. I get it cracking. Money long and it don't fall. Get it cracking. Hey.
Cellular device, try to play it twice. That is a hell of a disguise. If you were up on your eyes like a
kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teachers. I don't pay for the games, she no pizzas. I decide bad man from a distance. But this sweet a beat.
Keep my eye on the money, I'll never go broke. See, I won't allow it. Get to the racks, I never lie. I don't even just smile and count it. SIT, no audit. Diamonds, they wear like Dory. Dubbing in they Lori. They always switching for story. Applying the pressure, ain't nobody better way up in the sky. Not on my leg, my soul over my Gucci sweater. We with the my whole game full of rebels. I don't trust no one that dance with the devil. If you ice with the face, gotta ice with the bezel. If you ice with the face, gotta ice with the bezel. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
the top of me. Right, right past it, keep pushing.
Wait till you say bye, but to the money say hi.
Chrome hearts or these Matthew Williams, which one can decide?
Walk in Dior, buy it all, don't care about the price. So mad, broken bitter, can't take sour. So then relax, before I take you, I won't give them back. Way up, way up, way up, I'm way up. Yeah, okay, 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 yeah.
So 90s, please. Yeah. Please, I got mouths that I got to feed. I can't stop the counting on me to make up weight that's without protein. So I make waves that's without no grease. I got mouths that I got to feed. I can't stop the counting on me to make up weight that's without protein. So I make waves that's without no grease. I dropped out, I ain't got degrees. I found out that what not for me. College might be the thing for y'all, but college dropout taught me way more. That's 04, a similar time I made up my mind, dog, no more. Never could I spend any time in those dorms. My alma mater was taught by Marshall Mathers and Sean, Professor Carter and Kanye West for starters, and Tribe Called Quest and Common and Nas, Andre 3000, 3 stacks for short, Lupe Fiasco taught all about food and I took what I learned from the words and I filter it through the scriptures. I'm spitting the heat, but literally I didn't have any idea. The lyrics I rhyme, so without the line would become my career. The quotes that I wrote would move a soul like Korea and make believers and still make a home for Sophia, Naima, my daughters, my sons, and my spouse. I'm just running my lane, y'all just running your mouth. Never catch me capping in raps. I'm really only 2 places. I'm in the lab with my seeking the Father. My heart is so. Sitting in my hoopty, God said I was chose. When you love yourself, baby, trust me, it shows. Leveled up, put me on my own pedestal. Wake up, meditate, then get the dough. You picked the wrong time to fit on me. Yeah, you did. Why would you pick the wrong time? Girl, it's old Lou, and I'm the go-to. When you need your back, bro, need that for real, for real. I'm who they ask for, like.
To reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. Yeah, you got to be the one that people looking up to. Yeah, I tried to reach the sun, but got me stuck to my shoes. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person. I'm only human. Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous. I'm only human. I'm not perfect, just a person. I'm only human. Sometimes happy, sometimes nervous. New to this game, I ain't been here long, so forgive me if I get this wrong. I get lost sometimes, literally I roam. I had to figure certain things out on my own. Make a phone call home to the ones I love. Crazy out here, hey, to be real, man, I thought about going so I can go fly high with the ones that burn.
Level up, put up, coming up.
Oh, them cannons ring, yes, them cannons ring. Make sure you photo ready when you see the game. I thought I told you lanes, we are not the same. Chitty, chitty, bang, chitty, chitty, bang.
I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you.
And I can't stop going. She wanna like she voted. Every time I do it, I raise the bar. Like a coach, I can show you the way to ball. Put the till I'm gone, pray to better function. I just don't wanna be your husband. Only hundreds, blue bills, like a thumb. Hey, now I gotta talk loud cause the bass is thumping. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I bounce on them broke, then hit the stove. Throw out my turf, so everybody know I'm too. I could bounce back from a loss. I'm just trying to get my point across. Yeah, I'm too. I can bounce back from a loss. I'm just trying to get my point across. I'm going off.
how I get that ooh. I'm too busy getting this money, getting this cheddar. My daddy let me down, but I promise you I won't let him. I won't say for me, want me do better. Need my bust to beef right now, so you get that letter. And I'm like, yeah, everybody, I can't trust nobody. I need me to party, don't invite me to no party. Pull up in that, it's so they ask how I get that ooh, baby. You must not know me, baby. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing it's gonna make me all over. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. In that it's so they ask how I get that ooh. Worry about nobody, gotta worry about my business. Don't bring them around me, only pay attention. Don't wanna fall in love, dealing, tripping. I'll stay out the way, gotta make sure I keep my distance. Why they wanna hate me? Hate me. She mad I took her. Ooh, that's my bossy baby. Yeah, you must have known me, baby. I'm off the better things. I'm only doing it's gonna make me elevate. Only one people around that's gonna make me better. In that it's so they ask how I get that ooh. Pull up in that it's so
I am not them. We shred life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to hell for all of this sinning. Well, let me rock them. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
Let me tell you a story, I was a chick. Company coming in like a kiss. I was hanging around it just like a cliff. We were them boys up on the strip. Yeah, stopping on Christmas like the Grinch. And we taking it before they. Let's carry the hit, he done snitched. Go.
Feel me now, they gon' build you up and tear you down. But stand your ground, must be rooted to keep evil out. And people out, watch your tongue and who you speaking about. If your intentions don't align, then we gon' weave it out.
Project faces, to live in luxury, living in luxury. Straight out that bottom, nobody gave nothing to me. Be careful, with me. All of my little brothers body they for me. Yeah, they gon' for me. Lay in the car with them free. Say she in love with me, but say you love, I just want your company. I fall in the club for free. I give out doubts in them husband the ones for me. Cause that type don't phase a player. This type is what make a hater when you got it out the mud. Yeah, what we got? Yeah, really don't get no. Yeah, don't get no. Wait till nothing or something. Yeah, really hustling. Yeah, getting that money. Yeah, getting that money. Yeah, rags to riches, rags to riches, rags to riches, rags to riches, rags to riches. Rags to riches, rags to riches, rags to riches, rags to riches.
about all of our sickness. You talk about all of the symptoms. Let's talk about pain and addiction. Let's talk about dodging a sentence. Let's talk about how it's inflicted with all of the wounds that existed, giving you pain and infliction. I talk about everything different. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Shutting it all down, bringing the world down. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Shutting it all down, bringing the world down.
Here we go. Used to walk with Henry Street 138 just to hit the swap me. If I ain't got it, brother got it, sister got it, auntie say she got me. And now I got it, cousin got it, sister got it, auntie got it. Yeah, drive by, we taking dives, real dodges, we was trying to make it home. Cause home base, the only place you feel safe, we was never on our own. Coordinator, dollar maker, corn lady, she was early morning. Hustler, I had to get a true religion, rock away right out the drum. My life revolve around palm trees, but ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. My life revolve around palm trees, but ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. Yeah, from the 105 to the 45 to the 101. Almost done, I bring it back to the 110 to the 91. And this is the place that made me this way. Palm trees to hide the shade. 100 degrees, it's hot today. Wanna lay low and hibernate. Red skies, the bluest days. I feel like the modern day, meaning that I got a lot to say. Yeah, and they wanna ride the wave, but this ain't the beach to tide into. Everybody outside feel like parade. Everybody outside don't be afraid. Yeah, and grandma pray. But the same has part of my braids. I know the song the birds gon' sing. When they finally get free from the cage, it goes this way. Like my life revolve around palm trees. Sweet cause I done lost homies. My life revolve around palm trees. But ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. My life revolve around palm trees. But ain't sweet cause I done lost homies. My life revolve around palm trees. Getting empty, dirty like laundry.
Home, gotta walk across your bridge, I'ma burn it. Spit the whole block, they still talking, we gon' turn it. Ain't no hold up, they be jealous, want your life, gotta keep them folks far away from it. Had to learn it, but no Lord lost, and no Lord gain. I cannot get on board of the Lord train. Bust them rates down 50-50, that's a Lord thing.
Don't stop. Ay, she say, don't stop. Tears don't stop. At home scared, so the fear don't stop. Speak not crib, rent don't stop.
Don't stop. And the fear don't stop. Kids don't stop. Watch your progress. This don't stop. Cause the rent don't stop. Don't stop.
Yeah, okay. Text don't call. Fail don't fall. Yeah, around one of a kind like a damn snowball. Out the gang, get my name like I am Mozart. And if they saying you a stain, no, they ain't gon' walk.
Watch my soul, watch my bro. We were both struggling. How he cough, he need. Give me no substances. I get on, he get caught, now he gone for a minute. I get told my household was the oldest one. It ain't no fear up in my eyes. They was trying to catch me like fireflies. On the west side or the south side, they'll televise I'm top 5. That'll lie like Killer Cam in the pink mink. What I tell the guys, I metamorph. Around my teleport, I tell the sky. Racking the list, we was stacking the grips to get back to the crib like Colin Kaepernick on the knee in the midst of being from where you have to get rich with the pass and assist of grabbing a sack and a stick to attack where you live.
She said, don't stop, tears don't stop. At home scared, so the fear don't stop. Speak not crib, rent don't stop.
Don't stop. And the fear don't stop. Kids don't stop. Watch your progress. This don't stop. Cause the rent don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Microphone hot. I forgive my enemies because they know not. White collar job just like a bow tie. Meanwhile, we just let the whole week go by. Think about the past that I grown from. Focused on the bad, that's a home run. Falling from the cliff with nothing to hold on. I just like you, look how I put my clothes on. Yeah, a lot of quits cause the road long. A lot of people feel what really goes on. A
A lot of follow data think they told wrong. You only talking loud because you running so.
I said the grind don't stop till my vitals stop. I was 18, but I know my mind was a lot
more ready for the worldwide won't stop. Got too much to keep it moving for. I won't stop.
She said, don't stop, tears don't stop. At home scared, so the fear don't stop. Speak not grip, rent don't stop.
Don't stop. Hey. And the fear don't stop, kids don't stop. Watch your drive where this don't stop, cause the grit don't stop. Don't stop.
My alarm clock similar to a gunshot. The party was jumping and then the fun stops. Life after death, so my time spent as a pit stop. I think I make them jump when I'm thinking backwards like crisscross. Looking outside and the flowers burn where the garden is. Rush past when they take a turn in the flower bed. These are angels from any angle with no concern. You call them demons depending on how you like to earn. Cash rules everything around me. I ain't make the rules, we just use the tools that the government planted and consumed. You heard? These are really more than just words. Serious, I'm about my dough like I'm working for Mr. Burns. Serious, I'm about my art. Every day is a fight. Puts a canvas to a mic and from Basquiat when I write. I see one time, 12 pull up, that's 5-0. I see a minute.
Take a shot, show 'em never miss. Nah, trust me, it ain't worth the risk. Yeah, you gon' feel it in a kiss. You gon' feel like you the one. You just want us on the list. Don't do it, ayy. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's all love, I'm just looking out for you. I don't know how she got like that. I'm still trying to get the old me back. If looks could kill, you would be most wanted. On the run, yeah, running through my mind, ayy. Fatal by design, most wanted.
2 cents if you know what I mean. I got my own 2 cents if you know what I mean. I take the check over the trip if you know what I mean. I pick the mortgage over rent if you know what I mean. Yeah,
double dog, that's the way.
Me and all my winning. Remember back when I could never say what I'm dealing. Nowadays I text my lawyer, ask for forgiveness. He texts me back and say that is over $1 million. Hey, I might forget to reply. Too many messages, most of them read. I'm a popular guy. Why? I didn't get why. Always dividing the pie, but slapping the hands of the ones that show up to the party expecting a slide. Please don't be one of them guys. Was never my vibe, but I done been celebrating so much these days. I'm seeing twice. Guess it's just one of them nights. I'm taking one of them flights.
I'm the coldest. Back they thinking my ex was my soulmate. Back they telling myself it'll be okay. We'll be okay. We're surviving, no rhyming and OJ. Shorty paying the bills, I had no say. I can never go back to the bottom. To the bottom. Selling them but know when the cops come. Jealous and wanting to rob us. I was just trying to give me some dollars. Couple dollars, I'm ready for hundreds to comments.
I had to get it no matter the plan. I was just lucky to have me a chance. I made that get madder again. I serve them up on a platter and then I get whatever I'm owed. And they ain't never seen nothing like me. Yeah, I'm hella clever, I know. So tell me something I might don't. I don't play on my joke. Every day on my goals. I'm just playing my role. And you know I stay on my toes. I'm just moving with the motion. You see the wave like it's ocean. A boss don't need promotion. I got my bank account stacking. Money all rapping. Be capping since you was popping. Tell me what happened.
I cannot go backwards. My sneakers cost more than the chains on these rappers. I put on roof and it was cool to these rappers. If TV money good, I turn to an actor. They always pushing me to get out of character. I might embarrass the system. Took up air to area. Pay for your service, play this at the berry. Feel like Jack Nick, this as good as it gets. Don't really play games, but for the fans, I just might make me a tweet. Chicago look like Grand Theft Auto, but most don't get a second life in it. That's the model for this. Created new ways, they remodel my. The more that they doubt, the more dollars come in. Like they thinking my ex was my soulmate. Like they telling myself it'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Was surviving or rhyming in OJ. Shorty paying the bills, I had no say. I can never go back to the bottom. To the bottom, selling up and know when the cops come. Jealous, they wanted to rob us. I was just trying to give me some dollars, couple dollars. Turn my pennies from hundreds to commas. I'm so happy them days are behind us.
I ride by different spots, I get flashbacks. I can't get on your level on cash day. Watch me run it up, I can't go back to none. Trying to get to the top of the world. I'm going crazy, walking in this car, no one sees one. Girl, all that spinning block, there's a little boy through the catch and we rocking this world.
Life after death, so my time to spend is a pit stop. I think I make them jump when I'm thinking backwards like crisscross. Looking outside and the flowers burn where the garden is. Rush past when they take a turn in the flower bed. These are angels from any angle with no concern. You call them demons depending on how you like to earn. Cash rules everything around me. I ain't make the rules, we just use the tools that the government planted and consumed. You heard it? These are really more than just words. Serious, I'm about my dough like I'm working for Mr. Burton.
No matter the plan, I was just lucky to have me a chance. I make that get matter again. I serve them up on a platter and then I get whatever I'm owed. They ain't never seen nothing like me, yeah, I'm hella clever, I know. So tell me something I might don't. I don't play, I might joke. Every day on my goals, I'm just playing my role. And you know I stay on my toes. I'm just moving with the motion. You see the wave like it's ocean. A boss don't need promotion. I got my bank account stacking, money off rapping. Tell me what happened.
This is for the bozos who don't know. This is for the bozos who is. This is for the bozos who don't know. Don't join the circus if you ain't out loud.
When they ain't had a ball, he talking sporty. Wonder how he felt watching his dog catch the ball. I had to tell my wife to stop. He don't like to pass the ball. That chicken he talking big hit. I was kicking in houses for it. Just 2 different tickets, right? Oh yeah, they loud, boy. Them players lazy, they don't get no bread. Yeah, they be counting, boy. Them labels scouting, boy. They talking M's, don't need the thousand, boy. They get you taxed and they get you fouled, boy. I'm talking you out of bounds, boy. They always screaming, Rich be snapping. I say the collar, boy. I'ma lose the roof and the stain. Please don't test me like on that boy Johnny. And they talking games like everything look them drop. They go insane, they wanna pick. They gon' get in the beat, I'ma just make them blitz. My booty sitting in my hoopty, God said I was chose. When you love yourself, baby, trust me, it shows. Leveled up, put me on my own pedestal. Wake up, meditate, then get the dough. You picked the wrong time to fit on me. Yeah, you did. Why would you pick the wrong time? Girl, it's old Lou, and I'm the go-to. When you need your back, bro, need that for real, for real. I'm who they ask for, like.
Eating by myself, all by myself. Nobody else. New people to the left. What is that left? But myself, nothing left of myself. Nobody else but myself. Nobody else but myself. There's no crew, it's me. Nobody else in the room. This is how I do. Leave me alone, drone. Leave me alone, drone.
Flowers feeling water, looking all the same. Read the pictures in the hall, I swear they call my name. I've been in this house so long, I think I go insane. Only been 11 days. Feeling lonely, I mean it. See the shadows, I seen it. Trying to find the meaning. Now the silence, I'm cleaning. Work it down, I'm singing. Put a dress on, baby, let's take it back.
It'll be okay, no matter what they say about us. It'll be okay, no matter what they say about us. I know that it'll be okay. You ain't even need no money. No matter what they say.
I forgive, but I don't forget, I don't forget. Know they watching, I'ma make them upset, cause I don't forget. I'm still here, and I ain't
stop it. Ayy, the underdog's up now. Tread like to get one of y'all. I done seen them all switch, it's enough now. Skating on thin ice with my trust now. Came from buses to buckets to bust down. We are not the same, I was mudbound. Wait, I wonder how the hate come with love now. I can't relate, I'm as humble as they come now.
Royal, soldier them loyal, casual or formal, them selling no normal. So them immortal, yeah, more than a jawful, yeah. With them awful, wicked and lawful, we not stopping, no. And no time for no stoplight, man I travel at top speed, but this are the top flight, this are the big league. So every 8 bar or 16 is a big deal. Put your thought on a kid's meal, package it proper, it been sealed. Recipe of a master. Them boy they can't boil water.
Everybody had it fun with me, never had a penny dumb.
Salute when you see me, yeah. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to hug me, I want you to leave. When I face is big, I gotta get back to the hood. I remember when I was the need. Give me up, like what I say.
For your feelings, and you know the feeling. This is what you thought would heal it, but it makes you feel it. Trying things you thought were cheering.